It's been a while, but I am playing Phasmophobia, trying to get all level 2 equipment at the moment. Let me see. Am I live? Cause this thing isn't working. Okay, we're live. Alright. I'm gonna keep going on mute because I'm eating my dinner, but I'm just playing Phasmophobia. I'm gonna try to go through and play every single map. Alright, let's go.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Alright, well that's the worst thing that could have just happened. So, with how they just did the new update on this game, I always like to start with the video camera, the photo camera, and the audio recorder. Because getting evidence now and getting things that are worth money for evidence is extremely valuable towards your progression. I always start by looking for ghost orbs too, because wherever you find ghost orbs is where the ghost room is. And it just opened the door already. And we have a cursed object too. Alright, so this ghost should be fairly easy if it's already this active. Holy hell, I have a very active ghost. I hear it throwing things everywhere. One thing too, whenever you're playing this game, always make sure to shut doors after you go in them, because like I just heard it opening things. Was it? No. It's somewhere. I freaking missed it. Okay, so that was a ghost event. What you guys just heard? Gotta make sure too. Yep, that's what I was talking about with the values. You want to get pictures of things so you can make more money, because it's a lot more valuable for you to do it now. Oh, and there's a bone too. Before you pick it up, you should always get a picture of it too, because that will give you money. And you get money for getting the bone too. Okay, so this is where the ghost opened that door. I need to go get my UV light. The thing that's kind of a pain with this game too is you can only hold 3 things, so it kind of makes it a little bit of a pain in the ass, especially by yourself. Holy shit. Not gonna lie, that actually got me. I need to also turn on the breaker so I can find the ghost room. Unless it's in here. Which of course it's not. Okay. So, because there was no ghost... Oh. Okay, we have EMF 5. That's good for me. I don't know what's triggering that. I guess a fork. Can also get a... Where's... Oh my god, I need my camera. I think the time frame for that event is over, unfortunately. Yeah, damn. That's unfortunate. It's alright, though. I'm pretty sure... Okay, so earlier when I saw that haunted mirror, because that's what that was, that's a cursed object. I didn't really explain that. But that will, I'm pretty sure, because I'm getting pretty good at this game, learning more. I think whenever you look into it, it shows you where the ghost room is. I could be wrong. What was I gonna grab in here? Thermometer, that's right. You also want to always keep looking at your sanity, because some ghosts are more aggressive depending on how low your stamina is. So let's look in... Oh. This is more than likely ghost room. I mean, yep, it probably is if it just opened the store. That wasn't a hunt. Jesus. Okay, this is definitely ghost room though, with how active it's been in here. Maybe not actually, I might be wrong. Definitely I'm wrong. Let's look in the mirror. That's... I think the laundry room? Yeah, that is. That's the laundry room. Okay. Okay, so that was a hunt. This, just an event. We're good. The strange thing with what just happened is also no UV because it opened a lot of doors and didn't leave any handprints, so can't be UV. EMF going off again. This is definitely ghost room in here. Yeah, because of how far temps dropped. What? No, this is probably ghost room because of how cold it is in there. Or how it's progressively getting colder. Yeah, that's definitely ghost room, so I can start setting stuff up in there. I believe it just tried to start hunting. Yes, it did. I'm very lucky. Okay, so that's a problem. Holy, that's why it's so aggressive right now. My sanity's at 0. We just had to use both of our sanity pills because I'm probably gonna die. I've been taking too long trying to explain things. Well, it's going up quick, so that's kind of given me a little bit of a grace period, but I'm probably gonna die here. Never mind. Oh my god, those got my sanity up a lot. We might be fine for a little bit. But I am very lucky because it was getting ready to hunt when it just slammed that door. put the crucifix down too, so I have an initial protection, because if you toss the crucifix down, wherever you find the ghost room, it will protect you if it tries to start a hunt. But you have to be in the crucifix's radius for it to protect you. No freezing temps. It's probably not freezing temperatures if it hasn't dropped yet all the way. Because most often freezing temps shows pretty fast. Let me go grab the voice box so I can try to talk to the ghost and see if it'll give me a response. What are my objectives? Video, photo, okay. So, all of those are kind of hard to get, but it's doable. I'm gonna set up another dots in there too. I'm thinking this one might be a shade. Potentially. I mean, I don't know though. It was super aggressive earlier. This one's a little tricky. Can you give me a sign? Talk to me. Where are you?
Close to busting.
What? The hell did the ghost just say? Oh my god, I just barely missed that. Okay, so now it's talking. I don't think it's dots because I would have seen it by now if it was on dots. Do we have freezing? Ooh, that got awful close. Come on, a little bit more. It's so close. For freezing, obviously it has to go below 0. I definitely don't think it's UV. I double check because I just heard it in here. No. Man, this ghost. I need one more evidence, man. So, I don't think it's dots, it's not orbs. Even if I had UV, it wouldn't matter. Because it can't be it can't even be UV. So it's not UV. There has to be ghost writing or freezing temps. It's either writing and this ghost is just being stubborn, or... Let me check again. Oh, nope, it's freezing temps. So we have the twins. I'd explain why it's been kind of passive-aggressive. The twins is essentially 2 ghosts in 1. So, it basically, one of them, more often than not, one of them is extremely aggressive and the other one's kind of passive. That's why you keep seeing one of them, it keeps, like, throwing things, and the other one, was really aggressive whenever my sanity got really low. So that kind of makes sense. where's my... I have an odd feeling as soon as I leave here it's gonna hunt. It's whatever though. I'm trying to see if it'll show it. So, whenever you have the twins, I was watching content on Phasmophobia. Yeah, right here. So the little breaks in the activity where it's not like a solid line, where it kind of is like a jagged line a little bit, not completely straight, that means it's the twins, because it's switching to the other one. So it's going to be more active, whichever one it's switching to. That's a very, very small detail on how you can figure out if it's the twins, but I definitely didn't know that until I watched that video. There that is. We need a video, photo, we need to prevent a hunt, and I just need more evidence in general so I can make more money, because I'm trying to get more tier 2 equipment. So, I think my video camera's already in there. I'm gonna grab another crucifix just in case it tries to hunt, because my sanity is dropping more. Let's see if I can get some audio with this. What do we have? I have a bone, EMF, and haunted mirror. Okay. Oh, we're getting audio. Okay. Freaking EMF 5 reading. This thing is... Turn it off. And I can get a picture of this too because it's burned. I had a ghost event with the audio, but because so much just happened, I didn't pick it up. It was probably talking or something. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see. That's unfortunate. But I still got some more evidence, so that's all that kind of matters with that. Okay, well, that's kind of my cue to leave, because this thing is starting to get really aggressive. Please tell me I got that. You're How in the hell did that not count? Oh my god. That also kind of scared me too. I thought it started hunting literally right as I was trying to leave. Yeah, I don't have any more sanity pills either, so I will probably die if I try to stay in there, considering it also burned both my crucifixes, so I'm just gonna call it for that run. I got a bunch of pictures. That one unfortunately didn't count. I don't know how I didn't get the picture of the ghost in time. It's whatever though. The twins is kind of a hard one to do too, so that was a good run.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, I'm back. 585, not bad. That was a pretty decent run. Let's do, so I just did Tanglewood, now let's go to Edgefield. This is a bigger map, but it's doable. I'm hoping I get ghost orbs. With the bigger maps, if you don't get ghost orbs, it is a lot harder to figure out what ghost it is.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Okay, light switching, which means we might have UV. We need a video photo, and we need to cleanse the area using Sage. Alright. Another thing that's important too that I was just thinking about is you can have a cursed object even if it says you don't. Well, if it says something else other than like a cursed object, like what it just said with light switching, there are still chances that you can have a cursed object even if he doesn't mention it. Thing I'm looking for too. I don't play this map in particular too often, so I'm looking for the breaker. Oh, and we have ghost orbs. So this is the ghost room down here. If it shows up again, I need it to so I can record it. What the hell? What? I'm actually about to clip that. I swear I just saw ghost orbs. Never mind, they're in here. Okay, we got the new evidence. Sweet. Oh, we have a voice event. I freaking miss it? Yes I did. I'm still trying to get better with getting the audios. I know how to do it, it's just a little tricky. You have to be right on it. It'll pop up with, on the side of the device where it shows the little color bar. It has to be green for it to actually register. But we have ghost orbs down there, so that's good for me. I need to find, well, actually, not necessarily. It'll just kind of help it happen quicker. I need to, like, kind of hustle up and get it, though. I think this is the garage. Yes. So one thing that's important to know, too, the breaker on most maps, it's either in the garage or a basement. But if it doesn't have either, it will be outside of the house, or I think maybe on one of the farms in the attic, but I could be very wrong. I don't play the farmhouses a lot because they're kind of annoying. At least the one really big one is. So let's get thermometer, and let's get dots down there too. Honestly, I'll come back for that. I need to set up my stuff down there. So my sanity's still super high. This ghost hasn't really done a lot so far, so I'm still fine. Unless it's one of the more aggressive ghosts, which would kind of suck, because they can attack you when your sanity's a lot higher. So, because I saw dots right here initially, I'm gonna put one right here. I might need to put both of them in here, actually. This is a weird ghost room. I don't think I've ever had this ghost room before. Oh, I walked right past that. I need to get my camera again. 'Cause that's right there. I'll just do this real quick so I can get some evidence already. Now that I have my dots set up down there, I'll grab this again, and I'm gonna grab 2 books because this is a bigger ghost room. I'm kind of confused actually because it showed orbs in one room, but then it showed it in the other one right next to it, so I think it's counting for both because it's this whole basement area. So I'm gonna put both books in here. Oh, I think a ghost event. Yep. There we go. That counted. Yep. So with this, the new audio they added to you don't just turn it on, you have to hold X on it for it to actually start recording. Sweet. We have ghostwriting too. And that's actually the first time I've gotten that on the thing also. Do we have freezing temps? Not for sure yet, but I won't rule it out. I can hide down here too, which is huge because this is the ghost room, so if I do have to run, if those spots weren't open, I'd be kind of screwed. I'm gonna grab this now because I need more photos because I already got audios. Alright, now let's grab EMF and voice box. Might as well. I'm thinking with the evidence I have so far, it's either a mare, ooh. Okay, so all 3 of these ghosts are... This is kind of a weird one. I can't rule it out yet. Because I had ghost orbs, and I'm going to bring it up now, it says the mimic is ruled out because any of the ghosts that are completely grayed out and not bolded in black like these 3, if it's grayed out, it means you can't have them. But the mimic can act like literally any of these ghosts, and its fake evidence is always ghost orbs. But I don't know for certain if it is. What's one of the mimic's evidence? Okay, so it can't be a mimic because I have ghost riding, so it's definitely not a mimic. Because you need Spirit Box, UV, and freezing temps, I got ghost riding, so it's actually one of these 3 ghosts. Which is good for me because the mimic can act like literally any kind of ghost in this game, so it could potentially act like one of the really aggressive ones, which is not really helpful for you. Can you talk to me? Give me a sign. Are you here? Are you close? Show yourself. Where are you? Can you speak to me? Are you close? Give me a sign. Are you here? Oh, come on. Just drop a little more, man. I'm thinking because this is a weird room, I'm gonna manually look for this ghost on dots. Also, it just threw something over here. Let me check. That might have happened earlier. Dang. That's unfortunate. Let's try again. Can you talk to me? Give me a sign. Are you here? Are you close?
Taken away.
There we
That's
go.
the way.
That's why you should try multiple times. It's a mare. So now, because I have all of those and I know it's a mare, I can start trying to get more evidence. So I'm gonna go grab my crucifixes. Well, just one of them actually, because I want to save the other for now. Alright, sorry, had to do something real quick. So we need a crucifix. I think the mare's kind of an aggressive ghost. Turn the lecture on the mare, will lower its chance. Okay, so that's good to know. I'm gonna turn on all of the lights down. Well, I'll turn on one of them because I want to get activity. So for my media, I have one video, two sounds. I need more pictures and videos, so we're gonna grab the camera again. We already have, or the video camera. I already have the normal camera. And we'll just bring the crucifix. Sweet. So we need more photos and videos. If I can get it to do an EMF event, I can get a picture of that and a video if I get it fast enough. I just threw something in here. I swear I heard it. Yep. Never mind, you can't record it, but I can get a picture. I know how I can trigger a ghost event actually. I need my firelight. Well, not necessarily a ghost event, but it will interact with it. If it blows it out, you can get a video of it and a picture. I'm pretty sure you can actually get the audio of it being blown out too, but it's kind of hard to do all three at once, especially by yourself. Now there is a ghost in this game too. I think it's the Onryo, that with the firelight, if it blows it out 3 times, it immediately triggers a hunt. Okay, now that that's lit. Lights switched. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Now this is kind of the boring part, but we have to wait. Because if it blows us out, it is a unique evidence, and I think it's a $10 one. Which it doesn't sound like a lot, but because I'm playing on a higher difficulty, it attaches a multiplier, so I will get more money, which I need right now. Perfect. Okay, so no, that doesn't count.
Elderly victim.
And that's another video too. Alright. I'm gonna say we have enough. I'm bringing this with me, so if it does hunt, which the odds of it hunting is extremely low because I have such high sanity still. And just like that, we have a really good run. We didn't get any of the optional... Oof. I'll get that one because that's an easy one. I need incense. My matches are right here. Let me bring my crucifix with me. So this kind of sucks now that I don't have the crucifix in there because I just now realized this was one of my objectives. Now this should count because I did the whole area. Yep. We got that objective. Sweet. It's picking up. I don't think I've ever seen it pick up a piece of ghost equipment before. That's a new one. It's probably always been able to do that, but I didn't know it could pick up your equipment. Unless it was, I have seen ghosts can tip over the level 1 tripod, but other than that, I didn't know they could throw all of your other stuff. But yeah, we have a good run. And I locked it in. Yep, we got a mare.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
And holy, I must have gotten a lot of XP. Yeah, 655. That was a good run. Okay, so that's back-to-back ghosts that we just got. Let's go to Ridge View. Do these ones also cost 3,000? I'm not sure if they do. I would assume they do. The other ones did. Yep. Damn! All of the upgrades are super expensive. Next one I'm probably gonna get is unlocked Spirit Box, Ghost Writing, Flashlight. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Probably Ghost Book, because I'm pretty sure with Spirit Box and Ghost Book, those are one of the few ones that it's like radius based essentially with those ones. So the upgrades will just make it so it has a farther range of effect that it can trigger with a ghost.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object.
Okay, we got a cursed object. We need to repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing someone. That's a really hard one to get. Capture a video of the ghost and prevent the ghost from hunting with cruise. Okay. These two aren't extremely difficult, but the first one's really hard because you have to get it chasing you while it's hunting, and it's super risky if you don't time it right, because I think the incense will make it like go away from you, but I have only the tier 1 one, so I don't know how long that will last with a ghost. So it could lead to me having to loop a ghost, which I have only done once. And looping a ghost, it's literally just kind of going around in circles with it. So it like just keeping it running. But if I have a really fast ghost, that's not going to happen. Like especially a Revenant. The Revenant is a ghost that I'm pretty sure it's slower when it's looking for you, but whenever it sees you, it's extremely fast. So it's kind of a dangerous objective to have with that repelling it while it's chasing. me see if the breaker's down here. Because like I was saying earlier, it can switch spots, and see, it's down here. I've played this map quite a bit, so what the hell was that? I think I just heard it hit the piano up there. That's what it did, it threw a cup up here. Okay, so this is probably the ghost room if it's already doing a lot in here. More than likely. And it's, yeah, I turned the breaker on and I'm already seeing cold spots in there, so that's probably the ghost room. I'm just going to double check though, because just because it's cold there doesn't necessarily mean it's the ghost room, especially if I have ghost orbs. Because if you have ghost orbs, that is where the ghost room is. And luckily for me, I'm playing on a higher difficulty, not the basic one, but I know on the really high difficulties like professional, and I think it's nightmare is the highest one, the ghost can switch ghost rooms, which at some point I will get around to playing those difficulties, but those ones just are significantly harder. Especially, I don't know what that sound was, but anyways, those difficulties make it so you have to know kind of traits of the ghost, especially while it's hunting. Like, you have to get the ghost to hunt more to learn what it is, because they make you only have the ability to get 2 evidence from the ghost, so you'll have to figure out the 3rd one based on the ghost's traits. Damn, these bigger maps are a slight pain in the ass with checking every room by yourself. Okay, so I think I was right about that ghost room being down there because of that cold spot, because I didn't find any ghost orbs. So I think, yeah, it's over here. And it turned a light on over here. So yeah, with how active it is over here, damn it. Yep, this is probably the ghost room with how much it's doing. I'm gonna leave these 2 in here. I need to go get my EMF, dots, and UV. I'm thinking I maybe have a poltergeist with how much it's interacting with the environment, because those ghosts will interact with everything a lot. I mean, yeah, look at the activity. Anytime it spikes like that, it's interacting with something or doing something. Even if it's out of 1, it's doing something. Whether if it's moving something, opening a door, talking because of the new audio update. There is a lot that the ghosts can do now, which is good for the game, because it kind of makes it easier to figure the ghosts out more in a sense, but it also makes it more fun with getting evidence. Every single thing in here, oh my god, that's tragic. Every single thing it threw in here. But we do have a handprint, so that's a start. And I believe, yep, I left my camera in here so I can get a picture of that. Okay, it didn't count. I don't know why the camera is kind of weird sometimes. And it still didn't count. Okay, that's lovely. I can literally see the handprint in the photo. So now, I'm actually going to put this up here and angle it better. And then I'm going to put another one right here and angle it out that way. Let's see. Nothing, because I think I'm learning the audio stuff more, but I believe with audio, it only does it where I'm pretty sure around where the ghost room is where it does any of those kind of events. I could be very wrong because this update with all of the new evidence stuff just released, but that's kind of what I think, because anytime I get audio, it's more often than not by the ghost room. Which does make oh, it lit a candle in there. Only EMF 2, but I can get a picture of that. Hopefully this time it actually credits it. There we go. Just knocked on the window. Alright. Temps. Yo. Let's see if we can get any audio. The audio ones are actually kind of cool, just because they're new. Oh. Do you have EMF 5? So now, it's either a Myling, Obake, Goryo, or a Jinn. I'm gonna go grab a crucifix with how active this ghost is being. It goes from hunting with the crucifix, capture video, and repel it with incense. Okay. So I'm gonna grab some Myling, Obake, Goryo, or a Jinn. I think I was talking about it earlier with the Goryo being the one that if it blows the candle out 3 times, it will trigger a hunt. No, I was wrong. There is a ghost that does that, I just don't have them all memorized. If that happens, I will figure that out. But we need... I actually need my video camera again, because for Goryo, it said... Let me go back. If a Goryo passes through dots, the video camera is the only way to see it. So that's why the Goryo is kind of annoying. Because the only way, even if you have dots and it doesn't show itself, you have to have the camera out with it on to be able to see it. So now we just kind of have to play the waiting game. Actually, let's put that down. Are you here? Are you close? Can you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? Okay, so that's good to know. It can't be spirit box because that gets rid of all of them. I'm gonna turn that off because it's loud. Dots will mean it's a Goryo, ghost riding will mean it's a Myling, and freezing temps will mean it's a Jinn. Okay. So it's one of these three I have. Did it throw the book and I didn't even see it? Wait, what the hell? No, I just literally looked right at it. That's awesome. Man, I need one of these evidence, but it's just not making this easy right now. That's actually really good for me that it just threw the book, because that gets rid of one of the evidence. So it's either freezing or dots. Which I'm honestly thinking it's... Freezing is really close. This is why freezing is tricky, because if you don't have it, you're just guessing, essentially. Like, look at how close it is. I'm thinking this is kind of a weird room. Let me see something. I'm gonna try to set this up better. So that covers that. And then... Okay, just tried to hunt. Let me go grab another crucifix. I think that was an objective though. Yep. So that's kind of good for me. And then I'm gonna also grab sage. This might ooh. Okay. We're gonna use that too. But we're gonna use this to kind of ward off the ghost. It cleanses the room, so it gives me kind of a little grace period. I'm thinking that this ghost is a Jinn. I already got object thrown. Yeah, I did. You don't want duplicates on your evidence either. Wait, if it no, it's a Jinn. It has to be a Jinn because I heard it. So that's me trying to turn on the computer. Because it tried to do that and off the power box. It's not its special ability, but it's something it does to pretty sure that that's something that my only issue is I could be very wrong with the thing with the gin, but I'm pretty sure that's something it does. Man, I don't know. This one's kind of tricky. I might just say it's freezing temps because I haven't seen literally anything on dots. My only issue is with freezing temps, it's gotten close, but it hasn't gotten obviously to the freezing point. Come on, nope. Man, I don't know. This ghost is being tricky. It's kind of cheating, but I'm looking it up. And the gin, turn off the breaker. Cannot directly turn off the breaker. Okay, so it's not that they turn the breaker off, it's that they try to turn so many things on that it causes it to turn off. So it still can technically be a gin. Let's try, where's... Nope. There it is. Yeah, I only have the one audio. I want to try and get another audio. I'm thinking, I have a good amount of evidence. I got one of the objectives. I believe the other two have to do with it. No, capture a video. A video of the ghost is kind of hard. And see, it just tried to turn that back on because I heard it. I'm thinking I just lock in Jin here because what was the other one? A Goryo? Let me read on Goryo first. If there are no people nearby, it's that or a Jin. Let me read on Jin real quick too. So the power's off, so that might be why it's more aggressive, but I'm gonna see. I'm curious. Okay, it just tried to hunt. We should have gotten that audio to trigger. Yes, we did. I set up my camera in there. It says it will rarely show itself if people are nearby. I want to see if I can see the ghost on my camera. Wait, are we being serious? Why is my... Oh my god. Well, we gotta go back in, because I think it moved my camera. What's my sanity? Yeah, we're taking... Oh my gosh, I've used both. Okay. And I've used... Yeah, I've used both crucifixes. That is awesome. Shit. I might just have to, rock with Jin, or go back in and try to see if I can get it to show itself while I watch. Fuck it. I'm gonna go back in there. I want to see if I can find this ghost on dots. If I die, it's whatever. I've already gotten, I think the other one was, yeah, Goryo. I've already gotten those two before. It did throw my freaking camera. I swear to God, if you start hunting. Okay. Now let's see if I can find it on dots. Because if it is, that literally shows exactly what it was saying in the book. I will give this a minute or two, but if it doesn't, I believe it just threw something. I knew it! Okay. That is exactly why I set it up. That is so huge. See, I would have just gotten this ghost wrong. It was dots. And I believe with oh, and that just knocked the camera down. I mean, it's still in a spot that I could see it, so it doesn't even matter. Kind of a weird angle, but the Goryo is the one that you have to be away from it to see it on dots. Yeah. That's actually kind of huge that I went back in there and did that, because I would have had the ghost wrong. And I have quite a bit of evidence too, so that's good. Wait, what? Capture... Did the dots not count? Hold on. This is like not risky at all. I'm gonna try to time it whenever I see it on dots again, because my camera's in a spot that I could still see it. Alright, I'm gonna just lock that in. I will be right back.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, I'm back. So that is 3 ghosts we've gotten correct in a row. So now what map is next? Grafton Farmhouse. Okay. I think it's Bleasdale. Yeah. This map, it's not terrible. It's just like, it's not my favorite. But Grafton Farmhouse is doable. It's not a super big map. Almost $2,000. We're getting close to being able to get another level 2 upgrade, but this will probably be the last map I do on this stream, but I will continue streaming because I've been wanting to get back into it.
The equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Okay. So we need to escape a hunt, cleanse the area near the ghost, and 2 unique paranormal sounds. Okay, those aren't super difficult. The escape one, it's just literally you have to get it to hunt and then hide, unless it's a Diogen, which you literally can't even get it to your level 30. I'm getting close to level 30, but the reason why they don't let you get the Diogen to level 30 is because you can't hide from it. It knows where you are at all times. But the plus side to the Dio is that it's extremely slow. So you can loop it and escape it really easily. With it already throwing stuff in here, that makes me kind of think that this might be the ghost room. Unless I get orbs somewhere. The other issue is with this map, I've only played it a few times. I'm not a big fan of the farmhouse maps, but I do not know these maps very well. Both the farmhouse maps, actually. I've played them a few times, but I couldn't tell you where the cursed object spawns are, or really the a lot of the hiding spots. Unless it opened this door. The thing I've noticed with this new update is some doors already start like cracked open a little bit. Like it's kind of weird because most of the time that's a sign that the ghost opened a door, but I don't know if that's just something that happens now with the maps, that some doors are just already open like that, because it makes me think that the ghost did that, but it's weird. I don't know. I've checked for UV on him before, and it doesn't show anything, but later on it'll do a potential UV event, and I'll get UV as an evidence, which is kind of odd. I'm kind of thinking that that kitchen area is the ghost room. I need to check upstairs. So far, no orbs. Because as soon as I entered the house, it was throwing stuff in that kitchen. Okay, I can hide in those. That's good for me. These two lockers actually give me funny story, kind of bad PTSD. I was playing this map with one of my friends. I was gone for a decent amount of time. I came back and the ghost was fully hunting for a while until one of us left and got killed. But anyways, I'm thinking I don't have ghost orbs and a fairly passive ghost because it hasn't really done much. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go set stuff up in that kitchen area. That's my best bet for, shit. That's my best bet for where Ghost Room is. Which I think... Did it turn a sink on? It did. Yep. There's free evidence. This is most definitely Ghost Room because of that cold breath that's showing up right there. I'm gonna leave my camera here. I'm gonna leave that here. Good news is I know already we... Boom. Wait, I need my camera. Don't go away, don't go away. We got a video, we got a photo. Huge. Not gonna lie, that kind of scared the shit out of me. I can't even lie. Okay, so we need paranormal sounds, cleanse the area, and escape a hunt. So I'm gonna use these. I will cleanse the area actually right now. I'm gonna wait to do that because I just used sanity pills, so that will... Sorry, the kind of a brain fart moment. What was I gonna say? Cleansing the area is not really useful if your sanity's super high at all, because I just got it all the way back up to 100, which basically just reset this map, even though the grace period is over. Because now more than likely the ghost won't hunt because my sanity is so high. I do need to keep in mind though, I have a bunch of aggressive ghosts, but I can mark off Dio and I can mark off Mimic. Because the Mimic needs orbs, and it can't be a Mimic if it doesn't have that. Wait, yeah, no, it can't be, because its fake evidence is orbs, so it would have had to have shown that. So because that room is so big, let's grab 2 dots, because I don't have the better dots upgrade yet, and thermometer. Turn the damn sink on again? This one, if it is a dots ghost, this one will be kind of a pain in the ass to get, I can't lie. Because it's such a big room, I might have to do it myself and just look around. Temps are dropping very fast though, so that's good. Let me go grab my... Actually, so I can carry more stuff. I don't know why I brought this with me. That was kind of dumb. Quick temperature check. We might have freezing temps. Very close. I'll have to keep watching that. But anyways, I need to grab a book. Probably I'm gonna grab both books because it's such a big room. And then spirit box and try and see if this ghost will talk. see. We'll put one book here, the other book here. Are you here? Are you close? Can you give me a sign? Can you show yourself? Where are you? Can you talk to me? Yeah, I might need to just manually watch for dots. Oh, you got ghost writing. Sweet. So we can mark that. We have freezing temperatures. Not quite. I can also get a picture of that. A lot is happening right now. It's writing in the other book too. That's huge for evidence. Let me go grab my UV light and see if there's handprints now. This ghost is kind of doing a lot right now, which is great for me. Now that it's good and bad because it's not like bad ghost events where it will drain my sanity super quick, but it is still good because it's allowing me to figure out what kind of ghost this is. We have yep, we have a handprint. That's huge for me. Okay, that was a fake hunt. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of scared the shit out of me. See, it would have. Actually, I'm not sure that it would have. I need to go grab the other crucifix in here because of how big this room is. I am gonna use this too. I have room for one more thing. Let's grab any of these. Cleanse the area, paranormal sounds, escape a hunt. I'll cleanse the area. Another ghost event. EMF 5. Sweet. It's a myling. And I can get a picture of that. Oh, I got a picture right as that cut off. That is great. So we got decent amount of photos, 2 videos. We need sounds. Alright, that's one of my objectives, I believe. I think it's 2. 2 unique paranormal. Okay, that's fairly easy. Where are my crucifixes? It's so dark. I know I put 2 down. One's right there. I believe the other one's around here somewhere. It blends in with the damn floor. There it is. Come on. on, do something. Guess we're getting something. Holy shit. Oh my god, that actually scared the shit out of me whenever I turned around. Okay, we need one more sound. That was kind of a cool one. It keeps turning on this damn water. Okay. There we go. Oh, it turned on a fan. Come on, give me one more thing so I can get out of here with a bunch of videos. Well, two. A bunch of pictures, though. Bro, these these damn fake ghost hunts, the events it's doing right now keep scaring the hell out of me. Oh, we're getting one. No way I missed it. Are we being serious? It popped up with the dot. Oh. Paranormal laughing, paranormal talking, objectives. Yep, we got it. Go. Come on, come on. There we go. We're out. Sweet. This was probably actually one of my better runs of this stream. That first game I had, I think the first game I had was really good, and then this one. My last one wasn't that good because I couldn't get a lot of evidence, but this was actually a really good run. And then I think we locked it in. Yeah, we did. Boom, miling. 4 for 4.
I've got some jobs ready.
So, what I'm thinking, well, first let me see how much XP and money I get. So 730 is actually that's actually probably one of my best runs I've had. On this stream, I got one perfect game the other day when I was playing this, but it's really hard to do that because to get a perfect game, you have to fill up every single part of your book with evidence, and it all has to be unique evidence, which means it can't be the same thing. Because that's something they changed in the new update. So on this stream, I did 4 locations. I did Tanglewood, Edgefield, Ridgeview, and Grafton. So on my next stream, I do, which will more than likely be tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll do another 4. I'll do Willow Street, the high school, which I've never gotten the high school correct before. That's probably the hardest map on the game. But I'll do Willow Street, Point Hope, the high school, and Bleasdale. So tomorrow, other than Willow Street, these 3 maps right here in this bottom corner, well, Bleasdale's not super bad, but these 2, Point Hope and Brownstone High School, are really difficult. Because Brownstone High School has 58 rooms and has 2 stories, especially by yourself. That's going to be extremely difficult. And then Point Hope, I've done it twice and gotten it right twice, but they were both extremely long runs because it's not a super big map, but it has 10 stories and 13 rooms, and all the rooms are pretty big. So you have a lot to cover. And then, other than that, that's the only 2 issues with those. But Bleasdale and Willow aren't super bad. The farmhouses aren't my favorite, but it'll do. I actually really want to get the high school, so I might start with that one to try to get it out of the way. But it's good being back. I'm happy to start streaming again, and I'm looking forward to continuing to stream.